Hello and welcome to Gap38.
Hello.
Hello.
You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, tired.
Yeah, it's
Tired.
been a long day, hasn't it?
It's for some of us, yeah.
Yeah.
So for some of us, you're disappearing.
Oh,
Yes.
so I am.
So you are.
Bye if I disappear again.
Yes. Okay. Welcome everybody to another episode of Gap38. We haven't given it a title yet because pardon me.
We
actually title it until we've thought of the title.
Yeah, we don't title it until after they're recorded because we don't actually know what of the material that we've got ready will be used to make an episode.
Absolutely, you tell them we've got material ready, but we then tell them that it's completely improvised and we don't know what we're going to say.
It's complete
until we say it.
Yes, because it's completely improvised. Our responses and our comments are all completely improvised. The material we have ready is all produced for us for a week in advance, heavily by our dedicated team of editors, researchers, and other staff that we have employed at The Sun, The Star, The Daily Mail, The Daily Telegraph.
Telegraph. The Daily Telegraph.
That one and all.
I'm a journalist for the Daily Telegraph. The world's going to end tomorrow. Right. Well, actually, by the time you read this, the world would have ended because tomorrow would now be today. Because I'm writing this yesterday.
So I'm writing this yesterday to do it tomorrow, which therefore means that today's in the middle and you're now confused.
No, I'm writing this yesterday. Right, I'm writing this today. So as when you buy it. So I'm writing this today for tomorrow. So that when you buy it, it will be today. So therefore I would have written it yesterday. So there's no point reading it tomorrow.
Yes, which is why I've written this yesterday to inform you that the world will end tomorrow. Therefore meaning that I've got a day of preparation to escape that you don't have.
Ah. Okay. So is that you're writing it for tomorrow, as in the published day, tomorrow, as in the day after you published it? To cause absolute mess, chaos.
You read the word tomorrow. When do you think I meant it?
The day after. Well, if you're writing it today for tomorrow, then you're writing it for tomorrow.
I wrote it yesterday to tell you the world will end tomorrow. When do you think tomorrow is?
Oh, that'll be tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rather than today, which would be today, not tomorrow.
Tomorrow never comes because you never get to tomorrow. By the time we get to tomorrow, it's now today.
Also, so now that we've started that,
yeah.
Just drinking your soup, excuse me.
Hello, goodbye, hello.
Yes, I'm just drinking my soup. I'll be back in a moment.
There you go. Thank you. Sorry.
The more time you spend off in the clouds, the harder it is to get a decent looking thumbnail.
People will tell me I've been off in the clouds for years.
Yes, well.
Anyway, right. So we've just proved that what we do is completely improvised.
Yes.
Because there's no way anybody could have scripted that shit.
No, we don't have scripted material.
No.
We have material to improvise from.
Absolutely. Right.
Called the news.
The news, yes. And of course, our two contributors. Anyway, right, trigger warnings. Because we don't know what we're going to say, when we're going to say it, how we're going to say it, or why we're going to say it.
And if you've already been offended and you're starting to write an angry comment, stop. Sorry, carry on.
So there is only one trigger warning because we will probably say or do something that will offend somebody somewhere sometime.
If we haven't already.
Yes. What, by talking about today and tomorrow?
No, by calling by calling the Daily Telegraph the Daily Terrasgraph.
So it's a Terrasgraph now. It was the Telegraph a little while ago. Now it's
the Telegraph, now the Terrasgraph.
Right, okay. Is that like a spirograph, but it only tells bad news?
Yes.
In circles. Right, okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's called the Daily Telegraph.
Yeah, you're right. The Sun, the Mail. Yeah. Right. Anyway,
the Guardian.
Yeah, the Guardian. Right. The Eye, the Observer. Right. Anyway, right. 4 trigger warnings. Right. There is only one trigger warning, and that is fuck trigger warnings.
Yes.
You have been warned.
Yes, you have.
Oh, I'm just disappearing while I drink my soup again. Right.
Bye. So, seeing as you're phasing the quantum realm in the clouds,
Back. I'm not. If I,
are you done phasing the quantum realm?
yes, I think so.
Good. So now that we can get on with the podcast rather than phasing into the quantum realm,
Yes.
have you heard?
My head keeps disappearing. I'm not quite out of the quantum realm. Have you seen it?
Yeah, the quantum realm wants you desperately.
It does, doesn't it? Well, that's on the overview. Look at that. Almost. Sort of. That would do.
So,
That's better.
do you
Right.
have any news?
There's lots of news. There's lots of Trump news, isn't there?
That's a good name for the episode.
Well, there's lots of Trump news.
I say, what's Trump done this week?
Oh, don't. Right. He's tried to start a concentration camp, hasn't he?
No.
Yes, he has.
No, he's not tried to start a concentration camp.
All right, he has.
He successfully created an internment camp.
Yeah. That's what the Germans called them.
That's what the Americans called them when they threw the Japanese in there.
Yeah.
That's what the Japanese called them when they threw the Chinese in there.
Indeed. Yes.
Oops.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Yes. Well, what did we call them when we put the South Africans and the Boers in there? Hotels. That'll do. I'll go with hotels.
If you are bringing that up,
I'll
they
go with
were
hotels.
also called internment camps.
Internment camps. Absolutely. Pardon me. I do apologise for anybody who doesn't realise, because we record this at different times of the day and the week and whatever. I've literally just got in from a 12-hour day shift. Strangely enough, this is not our paid employment.
Yeah, because not enough people watch. To share this around, will you?
Please.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Right. Because if this was our paid employment, we would have had to have shared that capper suit between three of us for a week. Right. Hello, Tim. We have a
Hello,
Tim
Tim.
message.
Oh,
We have a Tim message. There's actually a Tim question. It's quite an interesting question, actually. Can each of you tell us your favourite cartoons from your youth and why you like them? And do you think cartoon violence causes problems for society?
okay. Well, I'll start.
You start.
I'll start, and I'll say that my favourite cartoon from my childhood has to actually have been Phineas and Ferb.
Yes.
It's so bizarre. It's so outlandish. And for those that don't know,
I'm going to clean my glasses while you're talking.
for those that don't know what Phineas and Ferb is, it's a children's animated TV series about two teenagers, probably even preteens, who are on summer holiday from school, who are trying to build bizarre contraptions to pass their days away throughout the summer holidays, while also having a side plot of their pet platypus fighting and foiling the plots of the town's evil scientist, Dr. Doofenshmirtz. And
Doofenshmirtz.
yes, as in Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
Is he the fellow
Thanks, Dan.
Is he the fellow that invented the doofer?
No, but he didn't invent the doofer, but he invented the Doofenshmirtz-inator.
Oh, right, okay. I thought he might have invented the doofer, because when I'm asking you to get me a tool or something, we're doing something out in the garden or whatever, and I can't remember what it is, it's like, get me the doofer.
No.
And then you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Well, that may have been from his Doofenshmirtz-inator.
Oh, right, okay.
But yeah, and do I think that cartoon violence, at least in that show, had an effect on society? No, because I've never seen a platypus beat up a German scientist.
Okay.
To be perfectly honest.
Right, yeah, that's fair. I was into most of the Looney Tunes, so Porky Pig, Elmer Fudd, Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry, all that kind of stuff. Does violence in cartoons create a problem for society? I don't think so. It's never caused a problem in our house. We're all good. But Roadrunner, like Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. I've never met a Roadrunner. Well, I've never met a Roadrunner, so I wouldn't know. But I'm quite sure Roadrunners can't. Why can't I say my wife was? Well, been related.
Woe him to the floor.
Have I been related to Jonathan Wath?
No,
What?
no. You're related to Caesar
See that?
because you're going to release
Roger.
Waterwick.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, it is just bizarre where this coyote keeps buying stuff from this Acme company, right? Which is strange because we actually bought, it's genuine, we bought a dog whistle for our dog from Acme Dog Whistles, ACME, right? Yeah. Yeah,
Bizarre.
right, absolutely.
Maybe it was product placement.
Possibly.
I was allowed to do that back then.
Possibly, yeah. And I've never seen a coyote manage to sort of like roll a big boulder off the edge of a cliff.
No.
Yeah. Tom and Jerry, I've never ever seen like a cat actually open a fridge and take stuff out with its paw and do something with it.
Although, in
And
fairness,
then be chased with it and Butch the bulldog.
okay. I'm not going to
Somebody's
say.
going to tell me his name's not Butch, but his name was Butch. From one episode of Tom and Jerry, the bulldog's name was Butch.
For one episode, which
For one
might not have
episode.
been the same episode. It might not even have been the same bulldog as the rest of the episodes with the bulldog in.
Right.
Because he might have had a different name that many people remember.
Absolutely, he did. Right. So, yeah, and that's where phrases like, that's my boy, comes from. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, does cartoon violence create a problem for society? No. In fact, I actually think now where them cartoons have been banned, the lack of it produces a problem for society.
The only problem that it produces for society is it helps children to grow up.
Absolutely.
Right? Because
Absolutely.
slapstick comedy, slapstick violence is fun for children because of an innate natural desire to see problem, to see solutions.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. There's nothing more fascinating than watching a child take hours to build a tower of building blocks.
Just so they can knock it down.
Yeah.
And children will,
Absolutely.
although in some cases this is more a neurodivergent thing, some children will spend hours meticulously building the perfect design.
Absolutely. Have I actually told anybody on here what I do for a living and who I work for?
No, and you're not going to.
No, good, because then I can now actually say I think I work with some cartoon characters because they're about as much use as a bit of paper they was originally drawn on.
Although,
and if anybody I work with is watching this, you can decide who I'm talking about.
Though I will say,
sorry, and if any of my managers are watching this, I'm just joking. It's just banter. I don't mean any offence by it. And if anybody has taken offence by it, to it, I am terribly, terribly sorry, and I'll write a letter of apology.
No.
Did that sound sincere?
If
Did that sound sincere?
If any of the managers are watching this, we gave you the discretionary warning at the start. If you're easily offended,
oh God, I can't say.
Fuck off.
don't tell them that.
But this is from the one in gold. Leave him out of it. This is, yeah, he can hide behind me. This is me talking. We gave you the warning.
Absolutely.
Bye.
There you go. Right.
And for the rest of you that are left now, because you've got the ability to appreciate our humour.
Absolutely. So, yes.
Thank you.
Do we have humour? Well, I suppose we do, don't we? Have we got anything from the Chimbers, the good Lord Chimbers? Good
We
afternoon, good
do.
evening, good morning, hello, happy, whatever it is you're celebrating. The good Lord Chimbers?
Yeah.
Yes, we have to say hello. We have to speak like this when we're speaking to the good Lord.
Yes.
Yes,
And
because it's only in the sort of 5 minutes he understands when we speak in his language. When we speak
Yes.
properly like this, he hasn't got a fucking clue what we're talking about.
Yes.
So, hello, Chimbers.
Hello, Chimbers. Yes.
Yes, the good Lord Chimbers.
For the 5 minutes that you're actually here for,
Yes.
And for a very happy Sunday, good Lord.
If he doesn't understand us when we talk like this, perhaps we should put subtitles up for him. So as when we do talk like this, he actually understands what we're talking about.
YouTube does subtitles
Is
for us. So if he needs the subtitles, he can go and watch it on there.
Yes, but have you seen the YouTube subtitles?
Yes, well,
right.
yes.
Yes.
But he's also got a large array of staff
that can translate.
Pay attention and translate.
Yes. Yes.
So he said last week.
Yes.
He said last week.
Last week.
My gibberish chums. Well done for filling another 33-minute show with chaos and
frivolity.
Oh yes, the good Lord Chimply with chaos and frivolity.
Frivolity, yes.
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 Been thinking about epitaphs for the Duke. Which now I need to ask the question.
Here lies the Duke. He was shot.
Here lies the Duke,
but
who shot an ostrich when he was hungry.
Yes, right. Here lies the Duke, right, who was shot by a 1990s rock band. Franz Ferdinand.
Oh, that was the Duke's name.
All right.
That's what I'm trying to work out.
It was Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Like there's a, I was going to say, there's a rock band called Franz Philippe? Franz Philippe?
No, that's called Franz Ferdinand.
Named after the guy that was shot, not the murderer.
All right, okay.
Cool. Anyway, history. Gotta love it.
All right.
After the quantum realm, I'm back. So,
yes, I forgot I could do this solo. I can do this solo. I can do this solo, no. Go on. Go again.
So our technical expert has just said that the audio cut out there. So do you want us to say again what we just said? Cool. Right. And
get that on your subtitles.
The things we can do now we're on video that we couldn't have done.
Yes.
That we couldn't have done while we was.
Yes. Now we're on video. I can do this. Hey. So, welcome to the 38 show, because that's my age.
He's delusional again.
Yes.
We love you, really.
Delusional or delusional? Have I lost something? Am I delusional?
So, as the good Lord was saying,
Come on, get round to reading what he's saying. Stop ratting about.
you're the one punching me off screen.
Yeah. See?
Like punching me off of the screen, not behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Not behind the scenes, off screen.
Yeah, don't tell him I do that.
What have you done?
Mind you, now you're 21, it's no longer child abuse, so I'm all right.
And besides, I'd give it back as good as I get anyway. Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, the chimpers have said.
The chimpers have said, "Oh, you want to hold hands?"
I want to hold hands.
The chimpers said, "We want to hold hands."
Right, get on with it. What's the chimper saying?
I've been thinking about epitaphs for the
I do
Duke.
this because we got fuck all else to talk about apart from this, so we've got to fill 30 minutes.
And we're doing really well.
Yeah, excellent. How much time are we wasted now?
18 minutes, 10 seconds,
no,
11
not-
seconds,
no,
12 seconds.
Right, not enough. Right, what's the chimper saying? I haven't even got half of what I wanted to talk about.
Been thinking about epitaphs for the Duke.
Mm.
The Duke of Peckington. He flew with grace, talked with gusto, but never paid his bar tab.
Okay.
What epitaphs can you create for, and reading it verbatim as well, myself, Jeeves, Cavendish, and most importantly, yourselves?
Here lies Jeeves, my loyal bath butler, who sadly passed whilst running me a bath and preparing things, and he slipped on the soap, bashed his head on the bath tray that's called a bath butler, fell into the bath and drowned.
Here lies...
He will be sadly missed. It was a quick, clean death. He always said he wanted to be buried at sea. It's the best we could do. I got. Sorry, I was slipping into eulogy there as well. I apologise. Right,
You was slipping in.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
Jeeves?
yeah.
Here lies Jeeves, a loyal bath butler who died after a catastrophic failure when the rust rotted the stainless steel. Because we still haven't got an answer.
No. Is Jeeves an actual person, or is it the thing that goes across the bath? Right.
What bath butler
Butler
is Jeeves?
Do you talk to an inanimate object called Jeeves because it just lays across the bath? Anyway. well, I had another vision of Jeeves, but I'm going to keep that one to myself. Right. Yes. Right. Cavendish. Here lies, dear Cavendish, a loyal and faithful butler who sadly passed, also slipping into the bath, trying to rescue Jeeves. How deep's your bath? Like fucking Olympic-sized swimming pool. That'd be some fucking bath butler that got across there, wouldn't it? I'll swim into the soap. I'll go back to his sponge.
No. You see what they do?
I've got to pull the plug up.
What they do, because they've got such a large bath, is you have over here are all of the hair washing products. Over here is all of the body washing products. Over here is all of the hair hygiene products, so the conditioner, the nourisher. Over here is all of the body, all of the skin softening products.
What's over here?
All of the shaving equipment.
What's over there?
That's the drying room.
Okay. Really? I thought that was the garden.
Right. Over there.
Yeah.
Over there.
So,
That's a nice. Yeah, that's a Boeing 747.
Right. So for jimpers.
And that's a
Jimpers.
that's a cloud.
Yeah.
I'll find it and point to it in a minute. That's a cloud.
That's a cloud. About as full as one. Right.
Yeah, there's 80 elephants up here and all, isn't there?
Oh yeah. Right. Okay. Right. So for Chimpers himself.
I didn't get to do one for
Oh, sorry.
Cavendish.
You got to do one for Cavendish.
Yes.
Yeah,
Here lies Cavendish, a loyal butler who died upon opening an old bottle of wine, so old it had managed to go off.
Okay.
Very scary stuff.
Very scary stuff. So. Here lies the good Lord Chimply, and in brackets I'd have to say Chimpers. Sorry, so here lies the good Lord Chimply, open bracket, Chimpers, close bracket, full stop. Trying to buy myself some time here. Who passed through a tragic accident. Well, he was a loyal employer and lord and looked after his staff and residents in his village and manor. Tragically died whilst on an expedition chasing gorillas or trying to live with gorillas, because obviously his name is Chimpers. Yes. To see if Darwin actually had anything. Unfortunately, a tree broke. Oh, I'm going into a eulogy again, aren't I?
And yes, Darwin did have something, a cousin that loved him very, very much.
Okay. Darwin also had kids, and he built a slide down the stairs for them.
With his cousin that loved him very, very much.
Yeah. Yeah. Darwin had a big study, he wrote lots of books in. With his cousin.
Who loved him not quite that much.
Because the cousin was illiterate. So was the cousin Dar lost? Just asking. Right, one for Chimpers.
Here lies the good Lord Chimply, He was found after disappearing when someone found his Spotify comments.
Should we
And
do
now for ourselves.
For ourselves. Nice. Here lies the young Gap38. A loyal-ish broadcaster extraordinaire who died on stage and on screen many times. You're gone. You've been taken by the angels. Singing like that, I'd send you back. Right. Crack on. Right. Here lies the old Gap38.
What are you doing your own one?
Oh yeah, got to do one for ourselves, haven't we?
I thought we was going to do one each. One.
Okay.
You do mine, I do yours.
Right, okay, I've done yours.
Here lies the old Gap38. Very wise, very loyal, sometimes stubborn, but often willing to fail successfully for the amusement of his audience. He died after trying too hard and disappearing off to the angels into the quantum realm.
No, they keep sending me back.
Yeah, I think they only took you up there so the Lord could moan at you.
Yes, very probably. Yeah. Peter's just gone. And Beelzebub done, weren't you?
But the devil's put aside for me, for me. That's the copyright infringement done for this year.
Absolutely. Sorry, Mr. May.
See what else the copyright for it?
Mr. Mercury. Well, it's Queen, isn't it?
Yeah, which would be owned by the record company.
Okay.
So who was their record company?
I don't know.
Well, we'll find out when we get sued
Good.
by DBA so-and-so.
Yeah, Virgin Records. It wasn't Virgin, but I don't suppose the people that were actually the producers and the company still exist today.
So it'd be whoever's brought out the rights.
I'm going to have a look.
Cool. And while you do that, do we have anything else?
Trump.
As
sad as it is, I've got to mention this. As sad as it is with the plane crash in Washington, where the Black Hawk helicopter went into the DC-710 or whatever it was, whatever plane it was, and our hearts, thoughts, prayers go to the families and loved ones of the victims, right? But I heard a bit of an interview. You actually heard it as well. We was in the car.
yes.
Right. With Trump, right, making a statement to the country about it. And he's saying how tragic it is, right? And the accident happened because both aircraft were flying at the same height.
Fucking well done, Sherlock.
That's why he's the leader of the free world, because he can work this shit out.
Yeah. So let me get this right. Because
he's also said as well, isn't he? Although it got the thing got cut off, right? Are you going to visit a crash site? Well, a crash site's in a river. What do you want me to do, swim?
Are you going to visit the emergency rescue centre they've set up nearby?
Yeah,
and then he was cut it off there. So we don't know what his answer was.
Yeah, but he does have a valid point.
Yeah.
As sad as it is, he does have a valid point. So I'm taking the glasses off so I can see.
That's fine. No, it does then. What?
Yeah, I know.
But it does then lead to the point. I think this is something else that might be worth mentioning. Because as much as we are a comedy show, or we try to be, as much as we don't take ourselves too seriously.
Right. Sony Music. Sony rights to both.
Sony Music.
Yeah. Sony Music. Yeah.
Yeah, we're losing this episode.
Yeah, I can't imagine Sony listening to us, can you?
If they think they can get money out of it, they will.
Yeah, probably true. Yeah. Right. Sorry, go on. I interrupted you.
Yeah,
You were being serious.
I think it's worth bringing it up just briefly about the potential that we might not be on X for very much longer.
Yes. We're debating about staying on X. Yeah, because of the way the owner says hello to his friends.
Yes.
Yes.
And while we're not going to get too political, and we're not going to interact with any comments that do get political on any of the platforms that we're on this episode, is it worth, do you think?
We'll see how we go. We'll have another board meeting and discuss it. Yes.
Is it worth putting out an offer to our audience to see what they believe?
Yeah, we can do. Yeah,
we can put up a poll.
Yeah, put up a poll. Yeah, if you set a poll up for the audience, please. If you think we should abandon X, just yes or no. We'll still have a board meeting and make an executive decision anyway.
Yes.
Because we're just interested in your views. It's not a fucking democracy. We're just going to do what we think's right anyway.
We're going to do what's in the best interests of the company, but we would like to hear from our consumers as to whether or not they believe that our ideas are correct.
And we're just going to do it, aren't we, Carl?
Who's Kyle?
Karl Marx.
Oh, Kyle Marx. Right.
Kyle Marx.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Kyle Marx and lemon. Sour lemon.
I've got lemon, but melon.
Yeah, I'll go with lemon. I'm not as sweet as a melon.
You said it.
I know. So how are we doing?
Another 33 minutes have gone.
33 minutes. Excellent. Right, okay. Got to go. We've got to go and watch some rugby, see how England done in the Six Nations.
And I've got to go because as much as you only get to see 30 minutes and as much as we only record for 30 minutes, this is not a 30-minute job.
No.
Oh, no.
No. Right. Thank you for listening. Right. If you do want to comment on anything, you can find us on X at Gap38_official. You can please leave a comment. Comment about, I don't know, this is shit. I liked it. If you like it, share it. If you didn't like it, just like it because it gives us more hits on the algorithm, apparently.
Yes.
Right. No, I just repeated what you've been saying for the last year. Right. You can leave us a comment on YouTube.
Primate learning, monkey see, monkey do.
Back to that cartoon violence again. Right. You can leave a comment on YouTube. Come back. Come back. You can leave a comment on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, Gap38. YouTube.
Or you can find us on Spotify and leave us a comment on Spotify at Gap38 in the beginning.
Yeah, anything you'd like us to discuss, like Tim Pearson and Chimpers, the good Lord Chimpy does. Anything at all, right? We do also do, very quickly, we do also do improvised comedy live. Yeah. Battery's running low.
That's bizarre because it's plugged in.
Okay, right. Is it switched on? Right. Right. Yes, do improvised comedy live. So if you think of some improv games that you might want us to try, a bit like last week when we was asked to talk gibberish.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Right.
Great one.
Done.
Yep. I'm done. Are you done?
I'm done.
Cool.
I'm done. Right. Come back. Say bye. Then you can work out the power problem.
So don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. Follow us if you're anywhere else. Yeah. What he said.
I know what you mean about smash the like button, but don't actually smash the like button because you won't be able to like the next episode. Just keep hitting it.
So don't forget to like the smash button.
Right.
Fool.
Until next week.
It's goodbye from me.
It is goodbye from me. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.